Hello again and welcome back to this channel. This is the migration channel on YouTube and my name is Gabriela Anderson and I'm back with you again talking about migration and integration representing the European Migration Agency.com. And so today I'm gonna tell you something very important that before migrating you might have many questions in your mind and um, sometimes some of the issues may block you from achieving your goals. Many people I know have many dreams, and their dreams follow through their whole lives. And in the end of their lives, sometimes they don't get anything, they don't achieve exactly what they would like to because they didn't believe in themselves and they believed in different blockings, different restrictions they had in their minds. And I believe that if you take control of your mind and learn how you work intuitively, how you can get information about where you would like to go intuitively, you can achieve whatever you want in the world, your goals, for your greatest good and for other people's greatest good by um, finding pathways inside yourself to connect you to different events outside yourself so that you can um, easily attract what you would like to. And so I'm gonna explain to you shortly about my own experience so that you understand what I mean. Um, when I was around 15, 16, I listened to Swedish for the first time by chance, or maybe by destiny. I loved to learn different languages, and English has been one of the most important languages for me, although many people in my environment didn't speak English at all. But when I heard Swedish for the first time, I felt it was a kind of special feeling inside of me that started to drag me into learning more about the language and the culture. And so I didn't know anything about Sweden. I just heard that wonderful language that sounded so nice to my ears that one day I decided to try to learn it by myself for no clear reason. I had a feeling inside of me since I was 4, 5 years old that I would move abroad in the future. I lived in Brazil in a kind of low middle class family, very close to poor family. My parents didn't speak English. They could just communicate maybe in Spanish, but they could just speak Portuguese. And I had no idea, absolutely no idea about how I would move abroad. But I had a feeling, and as I felt it was kind of easy to learn different languages, I believed that in the future something would happen. And when I started to learn Swedish, I felt I had an inner connection with the language. And so I just followed my thought, even though I got in at university after studying hard. And I remember my classmates just judged me a lot, asking, why are you learning this language? Why are you sitting there and doing this? I had no explanation. I just felt I wanted to learn it. And I found a book, a very old book that a librarian gave me from the 50s, about Swedish grammar. And so I started to read that book. It was in English, explaining about Swedish grammar. As I could already speak English, I started to learn Swedish grammar. And as I could study phonetics, I could also pronounce the Swedish words. And so I started to search for people, and this started to create some kind of snowball effect that made me, little by little move towards Sweden. And when I came to Sweden, when it was the coldest weather, coming from a really really warm climate, I just fell in love. And so everything was explainable for me, and I understood that if you have a feeling, if you have a gut feeling, it's possible to accomplish it. It's possible to do it. If you follow your heart, it's possible to get answers. It's possible to get pathways if you follow your heart. So probably the fact that you are looking at this channel means that you found some kind of pathway of information through this channel that is going to lead you a little bit to your path, to the one path that you feel inside of yourself, but you maybe don't know exactly how to proceed. And so I wish you good luck. And if you would like to listen to more videos, remember to follow this channel so you get the updates and the advices that or reflections that I am sharing. And if you would like to get more information about my work, you can go to the website www.europeanmigrationagency.com. So thank you very much for listening. Have a nice day.